This video has been created for the Global Citizens Innovative Solutions SDGs Challenge 2021 by Don't Rest on Your Laurels. Hello, my name is Tanya and I'm a 13-year-old from Singapore and I'm really into US politics.
Hi, my name is Amay and I'm also a 13-year-old from Singapore. I love playing sports.
We're focusing on SDG 16, peace, justice, and strong institutions. We both have been really interested in this SDG because it is so important and covers so much.
We specifically chose Target 16.3 promote the rule of law at the national and international levels and ensure equal access to justice for all.
We'd really like to highlight the statement equal access to justice for all. Mass incarceration is a major issue and it is certainly not equal.
Spoken well, Tani. In fact, according to the Civil Rights Corps, most policing has little to do with real threats to public safety. The vast majority of people repeatedly arrested are not actually violent.
They are just more likely to have economic and health disadvantages. That just shows how broken our systems and institutions are. Our justice system is not fair.
In 2017, people of color made up 27% of the US population, but were 67% of the nation's inmate population. That is a major issue.
And it's not only that. Jail is bad for people, really bad. If you look at the suicide rates per 100,000 per year graph, suicides in jail, in yellow, are nearly 5 times higher than in the general population. That is just not acceptable.
Yeah, and even short jail stays can be fatal. According to the Huffington Post, 26% of jail suicides occurred in the first 3 days of an inmate's stay.
So, jail is bad. Really bad. But what can be done? Sure, we might want murderers locked up, but how do we support those who just come from a less privileged background stay out of the incarceration system?
Diversion programs.
As illustrated in this helpful graph by the Prison Policy Institute, there are 5 levels of diversion. Let's go through them quickly.
Level 1 is pre-police. That also means community support. Level 1 diversion gets people off the path to mass incarceration the earliest and thereby are the most effective. Some examples include housing and jobs.
If they're still on the path, however, level 2 is their next exit, pre-arrest and police-led interventions.
If that doesn't work out, then they're on to level 3, pre-charges or prosecutor-led interventions.
These mainly consist of programs or requirements. However, many of these programs are not accessible or affordable and can force individuals to continue down the path.
If they're still stuck on the path, level 4, pre-trial interventions, otherwise known as judge-led interventions, can be their next exit path.
This includes problem-solving courts, which are specific courts for issues such as drugs or mental health. This could also mean deferred adjudication, which involves a community sentence. However, at this stage, individuals could still be left with a criminal record, which could lead to their exclusion from the workforce.
Level 5. Alternatives to jail time aren't very effective, but can include options and opportunities to reduce jail time and other facilities to be incarcerated in.
The problem, while diversion programs have been very effective because of the cost and infrastructure involved, they are not so easy to implement, and in many cases it may also cost to participate in these programs. That's why we need a better option. In fact, the process from start to finish has a profound negative impact on individuals and can be traumatic and even fatal. An example could be a police encounter turned deadly.
Our solution.
We feel that for an individual not to head down the path of mass incarceration, they need to have some purpose.
We propose to achieve this through 2 ways.
Well-paying, high-quality, and impactful jobs that provide opportunities for advancement and further education. In addition to that, we believe participants should also undertake some service activity that creates meaningful connections, such as volunteering at an orphanage or helping out at a local animal shelter. This will help them see their impact and stay motivated. We think our solution could be a diversion program for levels 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Our solution is a partnership with companies, the individuals, and the government.
It benefits corporations because by hiring individuals who are at risk of being incarcerated, they fulfill their corporate social responsibility. In addition, they could also receive up to 5% tax credits, depending on the size of the company.
It benefits the individual because they have good work with good pay and opportunities to succeed.
If you're thinking about how expensive this could be, yes, it is expensive, but actually the government would save money. Prisons cost the US $138 billion in 2018. This would reduce the cost significantly by keeping people out of prisons.
If you're also thinking, hey, why don't we just invest all of this into existing diversion programs? The main reason is that the funding goes directly to police departments or sheriffs and are often not used effectively for diversion programs.
Our public-private partnership model is more effective than the existing options. And with all of these savings coming from reducing the incarcerated population, we can reallocate the fundings to other areas such as healthcare and education.
Our timeline consists of 4 main stages.
Stage 1 consists of the recruitment of corporations and companies and the local governments. Stage 2 consists of working with law enforcement, prosecutors, judges, community workers, and more on how best to work through the details of the program. Stage 3 is a 6-month period where 100 individuals are diverted into the programs. And in Stage 4, these 100 individuals will complete a 2-year cycle, after which a review will be conducted. This whole cycle takes 4 years, and if successful, after the review, it would continue and be expanded to more jurisdictions.
Resources and sustainability. It doesn't have too much of a sustainability aspect, however, it significantly reduces overall resource use.
Also, some prison staff may be let go due to lesser prisoners, however, they could potentially be given new jobs in our corporate partners.
Risks and challenges.
We identified 3 main areas. First, the threat that people might not support it because so-called criminals are being left in the community. We plan to counter that sentiment through individual stories and connections to these individuals. In addition, prison authorities may not be very supportive of this program. And lastly, if a person in this program does something wrong or illegal, it could be very detrimental to the program and public opinion. Due to this, there needs to be very, very rigorous selection, which is also fair and unbiased.
Success. Our criteria is simple. If 90% of the participants successfully complete the program without any wrongdoing and be good citizens, then our program is a success.
We believe by our program significantly helps to bring SDG 16 closer to completion. We believe that by ending mass incarceration, the quality of life will go up and we'll have fairer and more supportive communities and institutions.
If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe to help us get to the next round. Thanks for watching. We hope you learned something. Don't arrest your Laurels, Tani Suresh, and Amay Mial.